let me leave it open because I was thinking, what do I do? Now, some things, even some things Mr. Gift was saying last 2 weeks, some of all those stuffs are not something we can really have like a class. Let me give you an instance. If we want to have SEO, is talk about search engine optimization, is a very deep stuff that involves more of IT personnel. So if we have that class here, we'll just end up looking at him because we don't even know where to start, where we getting our laptop from, and some of all those things. So just be looking at him, and as he's doing it, we'll say thank you for teaching us, and that is just it. So I always want something we can work with, something we can practicalize, and go ahead with it. So now, that being said, let me get some questions now. So for us that are here, do we have anything you want me to talk about that is confusing you, whether it's a digital stuff or any other thing, before I proceed with some of the reminders? I call it reminders because some of these classes I've already shared some of all these things, different angles and different points in some of my classes. So, is there anything maybe you think, okay, you don't know much, and I'll also be asking you some things. Let me know if you are doing that, if you are using it. So, is there anything you think, okay, I've not really gotten this one, I don't know how to go about this one, that you want me to share with you? As you are thinking, let me also be remind you of some things we have shared in this class to see the ones you have been using so far. So, how many of us are still using ChatGTP, OpenAI, to create contents? Uh, okay. How to okay, he did not reply. Okay, he's supposed to reply. To just give you, if you ask that kind of question, to give you options of what do you give you to give you list of niche. But let's say in the real estate now, if you ask it, okay, and it's something simple that we can also answer here. Let's say, for instance, when it comes to real estate now, I want to talk about niche, something like department in real estate somebody can focus on. So there is housing. That's okay. Yes, sir. Mm, mm. Through WhatsApp, Abi. Yes, there's a development on WhatsApp that we have. Let me even bring my phone. So because Mark Zuckerberg that introduced Facebook have seen how people are using ChatGTP, to ask questions and all this AI stuff. So they had to implement the same robotic system into other social media handles. So when you go to um, even your WhatsApp app, although my own is WhatsApp business, I don't know if I've not. Well, I used to see it on my Facebook and Instagram. So so once you go to that page, you see the search icon. From there, you can ask it anything, any question at all. Then it will give you the list of answers. You can copy and edit. Are you seeing the option here? Let me see, because I'm not seeing it. Maybe it needs to be updated. Need to update it. Let me also check my own WhatsApp. I think I've seen it before on my WhatsApp one time. I've seen it before. So these are the ways we can. It's there, Abi? So once you ask him, if you ask that same question about niche, it will list it out for you. So for instance, even on Instagram, on Facebook, Messenger, all those things are there. So it's even if somebody can ask the question, you don't know the answer, just go there, ask the question to list the answers for you. So when it comes to, let's say in Nigeria now, we have people who are into landed properties. So their own is land estate development. So securing of lands, clear it, and then start building. Some people are into construction. So when it comes to real estate, they are into building the houses. Some people are into selling the houses they are building. So there are just different niches. Some people are into agency. So you need an apartment you want to rent. We can link you up to the apartment you want to rent. These are different niches now I'm mentioning now. Some people are also into interiors. So their own is to design the interiors of the buildings once they are done. Some people are into, just different. Exactly. I mentioned that agency aspect. That's the renters aspect of it. So all these are some popular. Although when it comes to abroad, some of them we don't really do most of the things they do there over here. When it comes to over here, the primary ones buying of land, developing of the land, that's building the estate. Some people are building the houses. Some people are selling the houses. Some people are into um, agency renting apartments, so hotels. So they are just different things. Exactly, farming, agricultural aspects too. So those are the things about niches. But mostly the common one people do, have most population is selling of land and buildings and apartments. That are the major ones. Of course, that's what it means. So, mm, yeah. That's just the word that came up in this 21st century. I think, when it comes to choosing something you want to do, because just for you to just get a particular aspect that you need, like that's the one you love. So it's your niche. It's like a carve out aspect of that whole thing that you like to do, that you feel like, okay, this one is good for me. Just aspect is just what's your aspect. So you can say, I'm into real estate. I'm asking you which aspect. Is it building? Is it land? So I want to just know the exact, because it's a big compound now. So I want to know your room. Mhm. Some people are also in every room in the thing. So that is just one thing you can do about that. Now, there's a slide I'm going to get in our next class. I'm going to get that slide from Mr. Victor, and then we're going to do a practical section on that particular slide, where that has to do with how many of us are in Google My Business? Yeah. Hey, so are you in Google My Business, man? Eh, how? How to go about it? How? Mm. Now the thing about that Google My Business is this: it's not something like other social media handles. Hmm? That okay, you have to maybe keep doing something or one or two there. Just like a profile, just have it there in case somebody is searching for you. Now, when it comes to real estate, and we as realtors, why Google My Business might not really be effective? Like, well, maybe I mean active, not effective now. Why might not be active to us is because this thing is about land, and then most people that want to talk about okay, land for sale might be going through Google. I mean through Facebook, because if they go Google, they will see you. Now, Google My Business, for instance, you can say, okay, my name is um, let's say Amaka Homes, for instance, on Google My Business. Now, before somebody will say Amaka Homes on Google, means they are searching for Amaka Homes, for instance. Let's say, tell me, oh, my name, I'm into estates. My business name is Amaka Homes. So I want to go and verify if you have any online presence. I'll go to Google and say Amaka Homes. So once they will bring out your profile on that Google My Business. I see the difference. Now, but other people that this thing is so active for is people that says some small things. Let me give an instance. Now, let's say you do a spa. You have spa. You have barbing salon. You have photo studio. You have a restaurant. You have a hotel. Like you have this day-to-day stuff people usually do. So let's say I'm in this one Chuku Drive now, and I'm looking for a barbing salon. I don't know any barbing salon here. I just came into this environment. So I'm like, I'll go to Google and say barbing salon close to me. They will now show me list of people that have profile on Google My Business. That barbing salon is close by. I'll now look for their number and call them. Are you getting the picture? So that's how these are the people that is active for. Like me, many people used to call me on Google. I have a profile on real estate too. Nobody have ever called me from that profile. But when it comes to my studio, people used to call me every single day. Because, oh, I saw your shop online. Where is your office? I want to come and snap a picture. I want to come and take a passport. I see the difference because that's like something that happens, day-to-day stuff. Unlike land, that people is about investment. That is why it's different. So if you have other business you are doing, that business can give you more customers than even real estate. Because real estate, that one takes time. Exactly. So that one takes time, and most people already know that okay, there's a company that can go through. And most people even prefer to even call somebody they know and say, where can I buy land or where can I invest in property? Then, apart from when it comes to social media adverts, like all these GG them, and Facebook and Instagram adverts that people can, okay, from there, try to locate you. So, but there's some other tricks you can do on that Google My Business too. Some other things you can do is this. So, for instance, one thing that people do in in Google is maybe they can search things like affordable land in Ekpe, cheap land in Lekki, cheap land in so place, all those things. So, and Google My Business only gives us the platform to post pictures and videos without any write-up. So, when you search for such things, cheap land, affordable land, what will pop out on Google is things like NigerianProperty.com, all those websites, all those NigerianProperty.com, then property, all those websites, and then GGO, Facebook, so anybody that have used that particular caption, anybody that have used that caption as a write-up on their post will pop out on Google. That's just the difference. But for Google My Business, until they search your particular name, or let's say, for instance, because Google My Business, if you create an account, and let's say my name is Success Homes or Success Real Estate, then when it comes to the description, and I wrote landed agent or estate agent, or so the only time people would likely see you is when they search things like estate agent near me. Google will not tell them, look at this person. Are you getting the picture? So that's why you may not be seeing that activeness on Google My Business. Just like Mr. Gift showed us last 2 weeks, he showed us about his name, Gift Simeon. So the only time, now, the question I want to ask you now is, what thing concern me and Gift Simeon if I want to buy something? The only time I will see Gift Simeon is if I'm trying to verify who he is. Maybe he told me his name is Gift Simeon. I want to go and check on Google if he's a verified person or if he's an online person. Then I will not see him. Okay, look at what he does. Or another thing that will make me see Gift Simeon is I'm looking for digital marketer. Because when you put your business name on Google My Business, you have description. Maybe a business person, digital marketer, or restaurant, whatever. So whenever I search for digital marketers near me, they will not, because of his address, maybe if his address is near me, they will not bring his name for me. This person is a digital marketer. So are we getting the picture of how is exactly? So that is how the thing. God say my TV is off. I don't know why. That's how the thing works when it comes to Google My Business. So that is why using all these kind of titles are also important whenever you are doing any post, even if it's on Instagram or Facebook. Put a caption that people are likely to search for, because possibly your own can pop out. And one thing that happens in Google is that once you search for something, some people will keep scrolling to check other options. So your own you can see your own there. So whenever let's say you want to post about Owerri Estate now, Vatican Garden, Kenya City Estate Owerri, you can say things like affordable C of O estate in Owerri. You get that picture? So once anybody comes to Google or Facebook to search estate in Owerri, your own will come out. C of O, your own will come out. Affordable, your own will come out. So all these points, catchy things people are likely to look for, or genuine land in Owerri, good, anything at all, you can be mixing it up. This is how people can be seeing your search. So that's just the only difference about that Google My Business of a thing. And that particular Google My Business is mostly because of map. So let's say you have, for instance now, at this CPLAT office here in Nwachukwu Drive, you can register on Google My Business so people can be able to access our office easily. So you can be in Lekki and you say, where is your office? Can you send me the address? I said, just go to Google. Just go to use your map if you are driving. Just search the name of our office. The map will not direct the person to this place. That's what people use it most times. So you can just drive to that place easily without asking too much questions because it's already on Google. So Google just navigates the road and the map for you as wherever you are coming from. But when it comes to day-to-day business, it works mostly when people want to verify who you are. So if you want to have a profile. Like me, I don't even have my personal profile there. What I have there, I have about 5 businesses there. I have 2 studios there. I have one real estate, like I told you. Nobody have ever called me from that Google My Business. But my studio, every single day people are calling me because it's a day-to-day thing. So the only time that one might work for me is when I tell person, okay, go and check out my Google My Business profile or go and check out my name on Google for my business name. They will not see me. That's the only difference. That's the only way it works. Are you getting the picture now? Or maybe I want to send somebody the link So that's how that one actually works. Now, but for the kind of people I'm seeing in this class now, if I'm to advise you on the digital marketing you should be very, very serious with, is your WhatsApp. I'm telling you, is your WhatsApp. Every other one might stress you. That's why I always say things like engage people around you if you have young ones, like children. No, I'm saying based on so that sometimes one thing that happens to us is that we are overwhelmed with so many things and they were not effective in any of them. As I am now, most times I have so many things. This one to post here, this one to do here. So most times because there are many and they were not seeing results yet, we are discouraged to continue. So I'm talking about at least as I will call hold one or two that you are always active, which is WhatsApp is should be one of them. For somebody like you, I know you are good with all this IT stuff small. At least you can go to Facebook or then you can also leverage on those ones. But I mean, okay, you don't know how to, you're going to make the post on Facebook or Instagram or anyone. Make sure your WhatsApp is active. That's the one. And I've showed you some of these things here, which yes, I have this topic, profit delivering ads. I'll show you one of these things here about some strategies you can also use on WhatsApp. Okay, I used to do things oftentimes where, sometimes it's not really about posting a WhatsApp status. Sometimes it can just be about, as one particular person you know, maybe you have met somewhere, you have their WhatsApp number, send them that particular flyer directly. So for instance, we have Kina City Estate now in Owerri. There is always hot cake, 15 million naira CFO. There are people that everything they want, they're asking you is CFO. Everything they have been asking you is CFO. You look at those people, look for them on your WhatsApp list, send them those estate video. You understand? Just this man, Mr. This man, this chief. Just send them the video and the details directly to their WhatsApp. It's not about posting now. Let them have it. Yes, sir. Mm. Hey, that's another step now. At least they have tell you bring me the hard copy. Hey, yes, no, that's when the person now wants to see you face to face. You can meet them for meeting and give them flyer. If they want hard copy, the only hard copy they can have is to go for inspection. When it comes to hard copy now, because even the flyer is still online stuff, even though we are giving you a paper, except you want to go and snap picture and print it and bring for them. But anybody can go anywhere and snap any picture at all and bring for the person. Just go and see it physically. So this is how one of the ways you can get, because sometimes, like I used to say it oftentimes, people are seeing our posts, but most of them don't really know that they can even afford or buy that thing you are posting until you come to their DMs personally, you come to their inbox and send it to them and then explain to them, even some of them, give them options of paying installments payments. To start looking at the idea, it's true, I can pay this thing within 3 months now. So people can afford to pay 4 million naira within 3 months or 3 million naira within 3 months, and they will do that, and that's outright payment for them. But when they see that price, 4 million naira, I don't have that kind of money now, and that will just be it. So that's why we are supposed to remind people different options on how they can even make their payments and different ways they can become landowners in all these things. So let me just go through this. So that is why I'm talking about that Google My Business. And that is why sometimes it looks as if many people don't talk about it. But if you have other business you are doing, that Google My Business is very, very powerful. Let's say you sell skincare products, you sell hair, you sell. Once it has to do with selling all these things people can afford, you sell shoes. Google My Business is very, very powerful. Because people, let's say, let me give you an example. Somebody can just walk into this Okota area. Let's say they just traveled in. Maybe they even came from abroad and they don't know any single place. Maybe they're in a hotel. They're like, hair salon around me. It's Google they will go to. Google will list to them people that are around them, people that are good and active. So that's how you can get, in those areas. But you see, but once you come to land, people want to buy land now, or want to buy houses. People don't go to Google to search a particular name, except they have been given that name. So, for instance, my name is Success Real Estate. I told somebody, okay, you can check me out online, Success Real Estate. That's the only time they can go and search that thing. But once people want to buy land for sale, land in Okota for sale, land in Nago. You see the picture. So now, once they type that kind of thing, even though you have land in Owerri for sale, they might not see you because when your Google profile is not land in Owerri for sale now. Your Google profile is Amaka Real Estate or Amaka Homes. And even inside that Amaka Homes, they still have Owerri flyer there or video. But because when it comes to Google, you can't make captions on those pictures or videos. The only place you have that platform is Facebook, Instagram, and all the rest of other ones. But Google is just your profile name, your description of what you do, except in your description you wrote Owerri land for sale. That's the only time you can pop out because you are part of the people that is on that list. I get in the picture now. But if you have any other platform, let's say Nigerian Property Info, all those websites, or GG, that the caption they give you there was Owerri land for sale or land in Okota, your own will follow people that will be on that list, that will be coming up on the list, or Facebook them, they'll be coming up on that Google list. That's the only way you can do that. But you know, when it comes to people that sells shoes now, maybe your business name can be Golden Shoes. So once anybody comes to Google and say affordable shoe around me or whatever, you will pop out. You all will follow people that will come out because they are looking for exactly the things you wrote there. It's called keywords. That's just the difference about this Google My Business of your thing. Keywords. So if you have any other thing you do at all, whether you don't have an office, you can even use your house as your office. The main thing is your product is there. Like me now, anybody that wants to, in this Kota area mostly, anybody that wants to talk about anything that has to do with pictures, whether it's passport or, and you go to Google, my business will appear as one of the top people there. So that's how, but now that's why many people will call me and they say, I saw your business online. Are you Hero Concept? Is it photography? I say, yes, it's me. But that was not what brought them there. What brought them there was passports, birthday picture. You get the picture. So that because it's part of the things I post there and it's my description. That is how it is. So that's how it was one of my friends, also a colleague of Mr. Gift Simeon, that gave me that idea. Because before, what was on my Google My profile was Hero Concept Studio. That's my business name. So he told me and said, no, people will not go and search for Hero Concept Studio. The only thing that will appear in your key search, in your keyword is studio. So your own will be done because some people are already having photo studio. So he said I should change it to photo studio. So I had to go and put Hero Concept Photo Studio because people always type photo studio. That is what makes me to now appear before them. So these are the tricks to it. Now let's look at some of these things. Some of these things will help you both in WhatsApp too. So I call it profit delivery ads that we can use to where's my list? Now, one thing I usually tell realtors is this: most of the things we post are not really to close sales immediately. If that's your focus, it might discourage you. Because somebody will be like, okay, it's fine, I'm not interested. Or okay, it's fine, I don't want to buy. Or okay, it's fine, I don't have money. So it might discourage you to do more. Most of the things we do, even when we go about to market to people, even when we go about to meet people and talk to them, most of them falls in the category of what I call awareness. And business awareness is very, very important and powerful. I have a lady that met me sometime last month. I just entered the KK and she joined me because she was going somewhere. And then she began to tell me about insurance. So I discovered that even I've seen her in one of our conferences before. She's also a realtor. She was telling me about a particular package that's also in Aliko, in insurance. I said, this thing is nice. It's very good. I like it. Now, I told her, but I'm not ready for it yet. I don't have the money now. She said, okay, let me just have your number. I gave her, because I don't want to discourage her. She's a salesperson like me too. I gave her the number. And then one time she kept calling me. I told her, this thing you're telling me, I told you I know about it. I have people that even do it that are close to me. I know them. But like I said, I'm not ready now because I don't have the money now. So I don't know if she might feel discouraged or something. But do you know that there is a way that lady will be very, very active? That maybe I usually see her post on her status, or once in a while she will send me one package. One time, any money can enter my pocket. I'm looking at, okay, let me do this insurance. The question I will ask myself now is, who will I remember that is an insurance agent? This is how this thing works. So most times the things we post on WhatsApp, we go marketing, they are called awareness. Those things are, we are generating leads. Like that's why I tell people, some of us know, you see, let's say December or next year or February, anytime at all. Some people can just call you, and maybe in a month, you are seeing yourself selling 5 plots. You wonder, how did it happen? But if you trace those things, you discover that most of these people are not new people. The people that already know you, one time, you have met them. That is why when you meet people, that's why try to get their number and let them save yours. You people should just be communicating. It must not be every time. Once in a while, even if it's Happy New Month, as far as they are seeing what you are posting, it's called awareness. So whenever they will need somebody, it's you they will call for that particular assignment. So that's how it is in that particular aspect. So let's look at some of these things. Now, number one of them is whatever you are posting and whenever you are writing anywhere at all, make sure you use a powerful headline. Capture the reader's attention. That's why you see most news. You just hear Tinubu slump. You say, where did Tinubu slump? How did this one happen? You click it, you just hear things like Tinubu slump into millions. Tinubu slump into his jets. Yeah. Listen, look at these people. You are thinking if something bad has happened. Maybe Tinubu fell down. You're already imagining what happened. But that's just for you to capture your attention. You see, that's why even people on YouTube, they will post one picture. You'll be like, is it what really happened? You clicked it. You will see the main thing, just let's get your attention first. Click on this thing. Because they know that you don't want to click it normally. So they want to capture, because online there's a competition. People are busy. That's why you see people, you see things that you hear things like become a landowner in one day. Become a landlord with 500K. You are under me, 500K, become a landlord. How? In this country, it's now when you enter, they explain to you, okay, 500K is initial deposit. But you secure the plot. Then you can spend the payment within, yes, the same thing, within 6 months. But the total package is 4 million. That's the thing. But that one have brought you inside first to now make inquiries. And the people also subscribe from there. So you have to make sure, that's why Mr. Gift mentioned something about elevator pitch, which I've shared here before. Elevator pitch is about when you meet people, what do you tell them? So most times, when we go to meet people, we appear as evangelists sometimes. We appear as Jehovah's Witnesses. And sometimes people don't have time. They are like, I'm busy in my shop today. I don't have time for anybody. What you say matters to them if they'll pay attention to you. Somebody that will come in here now, I'm like, my friend, I'm busy. I'm so sorry. I can't attend to you. There's something they will say. I'm like, can you tell me more? How is it possible? I can see the picture. So that's why we have to calculate those words. Hello, my name is Success. I help people make high return on investment in real estate. Something like, wow. Or you can just look for something. I can make you a millionaire within 1 year. Or I can help you save up 5 million within 1 year. How is it possible? Look at this product. When you buy it, it will increase, it will appreciate. You are saving much money. Or I can just come up and say, I have one of my guy that within 2 months, I helped him to save 2.5 million naira. My person is asking me how. I told him, this my guy bought a land in Asaba that was 1.5. Within 2 months, he entered 4 million. I'm saying the truth. I can see the picture. So it's different between me telling you, I have a land in Asaba that I want you to buy. Like, man, I don't have time for those land. All these people in real estate, you people, it's expensive. But if I say, as one of my guy, I helped to make 2.5 million naira within 2 months. The person must ask me how. Everybody needs money. Everybody wants investments. I can even come to you and say, do you know that, let's say the person has children in secondary school, and you can tell the person, do you know that I can help you to save all your children's university school fees, that you don't have to bother yourself again about it? The person wants to ask you, tell me how. What is the plan? See, you can buy this land in so place, and as it's developing and it's appreciating, you can sell it off when the estate is sold out and make more money. Maybe you need school fees for your children, you can pay it from there. As simple as that. It's about us thinking. That's why we have to do research too. It's about us thinking about the person we want to approach, what they do, where they are from, and that's the thing. So the main thing is capturing their attention and giving them ideas on what to do. These are the things, giving them ideas on what to do. So I must capture their attention. You can even come to somebody and say, do you know that the rent you are paying in this house now, I can help you to be receiving rent from other people. Because the person can afford the money. So the person is asking, how do I do it? Come and buy this land in this place, build a hostel there. Somewhere like a place like Ibariam, build a hostel there and be collecting money from students as lodge, collecting money for their rents. So capture their attention even on WhatsApp when you are posting things. Most times I have flyers I want to post. I will not post the flyers. I'll just tell them I have a sea of land in Owerri. Get the picture? Because what happens there is when people make inquiries, you stand the chance to explain better to them than them assuming they have seen it all. If I post a flyer now on WhatsApp, somebody will just sit and say, okay, I've seen it all now, that's it, bye-bye. But if I say, I have sea of land in Owerri, somebody's like, okay, how much is the land at least? But if I post flyer, they have seen 15 million. So these are the things, you can change these things. Sometimes I can also post flyers. So you can just change these things once. Now, the number 2 I have there is look out for distinct and desirable advantages it can offer to the reader. Distinct advantages it can offer to the reader. And some of them are like things like, okay, promo price. People love promo. People love things at least you as a discount. Promo price. You buy this thing now, you save 2 million naira within 1 week. You buy this thing now, you save 5 million naira within 1 month. So desirable advantages it can offer to the reader is very, very powerful. Whenever you are, this thing I'm saying now is it applies everywhere, online and offline, domestic and digital marketing. It applies every single way. You can go to market something to me without showing me what's like something I would desire from that thing. You can't go. Now, thank God for most of our estates we are upgrading now their prices. That is why we can say things. You can even say things like this land now is all inclusive. All inclusive is something that people desire. They don't want stress of calling me to come and pay. They want to know the total package. So these things are things you need to look out for. So this particular land now, everything is inclusive. You don't need to pay anything. Once you pay this money, is everything. Everything covers it. No other fees, no hidden charges. So look out for what people can desire. What will be an advantage to them? What people can desire in whenever you're meeting people for these kind of things. So the next one there is testimonials. Now, for some person self, we don't even need to send them any estates because they already have doubt of who to trust. Some of them is testimonials we send to them. This estate is sold out too. So it's not only you that we are marketing this thing for, other people are buying it. People always want to go where other people are going to because they believe it's safe if everybody is going there. So this thing is sold out. It's a testimonial. Now we don't need to wait until we send any estate. Go and look for the ones who have sold out. Go and post those ones again. Enugu phase 2, Enugu phase 1, Asaba phase 1. You go and look for them. Just put your own caption, sold out. People want to also know people are buying from you. Then they can trust you. So even when you're meeting people, you can tell them, oh, I would have showed you this one in Enugu, but it's sold out. Are you getting the picture here? Oh, there is one in Enugu that will be very perfect, but it's sold out. So people are actually buying from you people. It's not as if every time you're looking for customer. There's one in Asaba, but that one is sold out. But there's a new one. See the difference? You came, assuming I met you early, that one would have been a very perfect thing for you. But it's sold out. But there's a new one. So the person, that means if I also waste time in this one, it might be sold out too. And you tell the person, yes, so this one it can be sold out so before you know it, because it's not only me that is selling. That's true. As I'm talking to you now, we have about 4 offices or 5. Everybody is selling the same estate. So if you don't do fast, other people will still buy up and it will be sold out, or the price will change. Because what happens in companies, we sell batch by batch. When we sell 50, 20 plots, we change price. So these are the things people need to know. Let me look for what to do so I can, key in. So there's also something about persuading the person to make an order. That's what I just mentioned about deadline. Telling them, okay, we have deadline for this thing. This promo will last for only 2 weeks, 1 month, 2 months. Let's say you give somebody, the promo will last for 1 month. Just give them time. You just be reminding them once in a week. this thing is 3 weeks to go. Next week is 2 weeks to go. Please, just even if it's the initial deposit, just to secure this plot for yourself, you will really enjoy it. Those are the kind of things people do. To place an order is very, very important, because if you preach everything you are preaching and people they don't subscribe or they don't buy, it's like a waste of time. Except the person is not ready to buy, then that one can be about awareness or advertisement purposes. So they need to persuade them to place an order for this one. And number 5 is deadline. Some persons need so much encouragement. Yes. Yeah, of course. That's another name. Cause for action, because when you place an order, it's an action. You understand? Or when you say, okay, I want to buy, it's an action. So that's another name when it comes to digital terms. Cause for action. What people need to do after you have informed them about all the information. Cause for action. The next one is about applying deadline, which I've also mentioned in some things I'm missing. When it comes, mostly in our own particular industry, is about promo price. Most times, okay. It's always promo price. It's always promo price. This promo will end so date, and that is just it. There's a deadline for it. So that deadline, like most people sell mostly when there is deadline, and most people want to buy things when there is deadline. So even sometimes you can even come up without company. You can even give yourself a deadline. Not even company. You can tell your client this promo is a promo price you are saying. The other promo will end next week Saturday. You want to encourage them to make a deposit. Even though company, their own is still like next 2 months, so you put your own deadline. Because some people, they cannot act until they have it has entered deadline. That's why you see contribution, wedding, whatever. People only contribute when it comes to that week or 1 week to go. You tell them 3 months, so they will say, okay, yes, we'll do it. Is it not to sew uniform? We are sewing our uniform. When is that week for that event? Everybody, hey, I have not sold my own uniform. Oh, how much is it again? Send me the picture. Send me the account number, because it's deadline. So everybody have that, that procrastination thing. We'll do it. Exactly. It's deadline. It's like that. That means once this line is there, the thing is over. Once you approach that line, it's like a dead end. No other extension again. You understand? So though most times extension can come in when it comes to real estate, if there is still room. So that's what it is. So that's how that one comes in. Deadline. So all these things are things you can put together. And like I said, there are just different strategies and different ways you can go about these things. But just make sure you are making progress. You are not stagnated in one place. You understand? You are making progress. Like one of the things I usually say is this. You see, as consultants, we need to make sure everybody around us knows what we are doing. You are selling land. Everybody should just know you are selling, because you know why? I'm looking for a place to buy. I know somebody. I'm looking for a place to buy land. Oh, I know somebody you can buy from. It's not even about the person you're getting their awareness for. It's about people that knows them, that don't know you. There are 3 people you can sell to in this industry. Number 1 people you can sell to is the people you know. So, you know this person in church, this person in school, this person in an office, this person as a neighbor or estate. You can sell to people you know. Number 2 people you can sell to people you don't know. So, do your WhatsApp, Facebook, posting online, you don't know. You can sell to them. Then number 3 people you can sell to are people that knows who know you. Yes, that's where the referral comes in. So, I need somebody I need to buy. I want to buy one of this land. I want to invest in over there. I want to invest in Anambra. I want to invest in. Okay, I know somebody. Those are the referrals. Because some of them, they're just like colleagues, like me. I have a particular friend of mine who is into agency when it comes to giving people apartments. I know how many times I've sent that guy's number to people, even without telling him. So says, do you have anybody I can rent house from? Okay, pam. Because the guy is a serious business person. Once you want, whether it's 2 rooms or 3 rooms, he's out there for you. He must deliver. Just say, let's go. He will go and show you. He's always busy every time. So he's always active. It's not even about money. It's not about, let me just show you the one you like. He's always active in the business, going here and here, here. That's the thing. So once you're asking me, so says anybody that is bam, I'll just send his number. I don't even have time. I don't even need to reply, okay, yes, I'll just send his number immediately. So those are people that those people know me, but they don't know him. But I'm not referring, them to him. So this is how you can say people you know, people you don't know, and people that knows who know you. And that is why that awareness must be there. That awareness must be there. And one thing that I've done this year in 2 clients that have worked for me is walking up to people that know me. We are seeing every day, almost every time. But we have never mentioned anything that has to do with land. So I walk up to them and ask him, have you bought land? Hey, my brother, I'm still working. I say, I still the same time. Look at this one. It's affordable. It's cheap. They do the installment payment. He installed. He subscribed. Second person, the same thing. But you know what marveled me? These people have been seeing me every time. They have been seeing me talk about land. So most of them, once you go to them and tell them, you can buy this land, though. You can invest in this place. That's when they start buying the idea. Because, of course, they have known you. They used to see you around. They trust you. So that's how you can do all these things. So don't just depend on a particular strategy. Even the Bible says, cast your bread upon many waters. Sow your seed in the morning, sow in the afternoon. Don't withhold your hand. So don't depend on a particular one of, okay, it must be this one. God, so help me open the door. It must be this one. It must be that one. They are just different angles you can use. You post on WhatsApp, you send to people's direct inbox, you meet people. Just make sure you are doing it. I know one man. I usually share this thing. Most times we see people that are making progress in this industry, and I'm wondering how are these people even doing this thing? Is it that maybe God bless them specially? See, even if God bless them specially, or maybe God give them that grace or luck that they are making saves, if you check them, they are still doing something. They are working seriously. I know one man in my estate who is a star ambassador of a particular real estate company. Now he has this like the third car he has won from the company. The 2 I'm seeing with my physical eyes. One is Venza, one is one brand, all these new Jeeps, powerful cars, and you still see the brand is star ambassador. I observed that man. I say, no wonder you are this star ambassador. That man is crazy about the business. He doesn't know me, but I know him very well. He came to my studio one time to take a picture for advert for all this estate land. Him and his wife. They took the picture. Before he left, I was just looking at him, I was just smiling. Before he left, all my staff in the office gave them flyer. He said, you can join this industry. I can teach you. You can join and learn how to market. You can buy if you want to buy. You can give to your father. All my staff, I came to my office, I was just seeing flyer. I said, who they share flyer for me when they sell land? Yes, sir. When I came there, I was asking, who they share flyer for me when they sell land? They share flyer from office. Then I saw the one he dropped too on the table. I said, this man. I smiled. Then, coincidentally, I moved into his estate that he's living too. I said, this man living in this estate. I ignored him. Then one day we were having a state meeting. Everybody just parked for the under canopy. We were talking. You know what he did? He just drove his new Jeep and came and packed it, opened the boot, and brought out drinks. Beer and drinks, and brought it down. And I told them that, you people, I want you to thank God for me. I just want another car from my company. So this is the drink for the car. Everybody clap. Hey. I told them, in case you also want to know what we are doing, how I own this Jeep, you can come. I will help you. I can register you. You will join us. And then we can also buy land. He dropped his flyer there. So people you can buy. You even have to come and do banner. These are people that are working. So you must not hide yourself. On that time again, a client was coming to my house because I used to snap in my house sometimes. Client was coming. Maybe the client just came. The client just parked. So I was about to move some things and came down. He was driving out. He got to where we wind down. The man doesn't really know me. But he used to see, he doesn't know I'm into the industry too. So he wind down and gave us flyer. And say, if you want to buy any land, you want to do investment in it, stay cool. If you also want to join us and know how to go about the business, I just smiled. I said, this man know the tire. That's the thing. So that's the thing. So don't just sit back and relax, thinking, okay, sales will come from heaven. You have to push. You have to go and open the door. Even Bible says knock. It shall be open. It does not say appear and the door opens. You have to knock on that door. And some of us, you have to knock in some people's office, some people's house, knock, open door, take, buy this thing. So that's how it is. You have to create strategies. I used to share these examples. Your own can even be in the church. Tell pastor, see, I have a business idea. People can buy land in this church and invest. Anybody that buys, look at the seed that will sow into your life. Pastor will give you mic. Oh. If it's me, pastor will give you mic. So imagine maybe it's men's meeting or women meeting or it's everybody's meeting. And okay, at least 3 people showed interest. You are a church member, so I can trust you, I can buy from you. That's how it is. That's why we must be involved in small groups, not because we want to be in every group, but there are opportunities in those groups. Village meeting, church department, those things, there are opportunities there. Because sometimes, as I am now, if I'm thinking of anything I want to do, I'll first look at who do I know that does this thing within me that can just call up before I start looking for people that knows them. So it starts from creating that awareness. And yeah. Uh, sorry. Mm, mm, mm. Imagine. He's thinking it's only the aspect of insurance perfect. That's also nothing that. Yes, yes. So you must make sure you tell people every aspect of what you do. It has happened to me before when it comes to the media business. One guy thought the only thing I do in media is about covering of churches. He said he thought I only slap in church. I say, yay. Church, why they help? Make I just help now. So that's why I must let people know. He doesn't say it doesn't like cover audience. He had gotten somebody already. In fact, I was only church stuff. And that I just did. So it's very, very important too. And some people might assume, okay, your own is only Lagos. Or might assume your own is only Southeast. Maybe there are Yoruba people that think it's only Southeast you market for. So they must make sure, that's what I'm talking about, that awareness. Just tell people everything you do and everything you say. So that brings me to the end of this class for today. Yes? Mm. No. Not as if it's not really right in quote. It depends on the person and how the conversation is going. Now, personally, for somebody like me, when people come here, I don't need to ask them what they got my number from. Because my number is everywhere. You can get this from anywhere. Now, but when I might likely ask you where you get my number from, let's say, for instance, we're already talking long and we're already making progress on what you want me to do for you, then I can ask you. Or let's say it has to involve security issues now. You want us to meet somewhere. You get that picture. Although when it comes to meeting anyway, it has to be a public place now. Yeah, but you want us to meet somewhere or anything, I'll start asking, okay, how do you even get my number? Let me know the place. Is it somebody that gave you my number or you got it online or whatever? So is right and not right, or is right and wrong depending on the situation. But the ones that is very, very wrong is, who is this? That is very, very wrong. If you're a business person, people don't need to introduce themselves to you. In quotes. Hello, who is this? What kind of business is it? Do tell me who is this? Because in Nigeria, that question sounds like you're trying to be defensive. I don't have your time. Yes, now. Yes, it's wrong. You know, you're a public person. Your business, your number. You are a business person. Your number is everywhere. Anybody can get your number. So you can't be asking. When you should be asking, who is this? Is when you are one kind of guy, or you're not a public person. You're just a private individual. Hey, you can ask. I don't know who is this. As I am now, even my phone has been ringing here. Anybody can call me. Yeah, hello. The main thing I want to hear from them is, what do they want? When you're asking me what you want, I'm not telling you. Okay, somebody can just come in and say, hello, please, let's meet now. Where are you? And I ask, who is this? Because which one is let's meet? Where are you? Yes. Okay. Okay. Mm. Exactly. The language, the phrase. That's very powerful. The phrase. I'm telling you. Just like I saw a video recently about a teaching, and the guy said, "Do you know it's very, very bad to say no to anything? That no is a he said no is a conversation killer. Ah, sir, do you have land in Ekpe? No. Okay, bye bye. I get the picture. Like for me, it don't be like it's over now. Let's go to the next thing. But if I say, sir, do you have land in Ekpe? Oh, Ekpe, we have not entered Ekpe yet, but we have land in Ibeju Lekki and Lekki. I get in the picture now. I'm like, okay, okay, so I get in the picture. Or do people have land in Asaba? No. That's the end of the story. But we are yet to get to Asaba. Or our estate in Asaba is sold out for now, but we are looking at buying another one. I think that there is even suspense, or there is even hope, because when you say no, we don't have land in Asaba, might mean that we have one that's on the pipeline that is coming up. But when you say no, it's over. But say, for now, our estate in Asaba is sold out. Remember, you have not said no. It's sold out, but we are looking at bringing another one. There's one thing of, okay, I can wait for you people, or okay, when is it coming? But when you say no, no means bye-bye. I get in the picture of how this thing works now. So like that phrase she said about, it says, may I know who I'm speaking with? Is like a polite question. But who is this? Get out, that who is this is kind of defensive, kind of these are the phrases. But naturally, you shouldn't be asking people who they are. Except they have asked you something that you want to identify who they are. But when it comes to people are calling you, for instance, I saw your, because most of the people want to tell you, okay, I saw your number here. This one, do you have people have stated this? You can answer the person. You understand? Then you can get to know how they got your number when maybe there is more conversation going on. You can ask them, how do you get my number? How do you get to know about us? How do you get to see us? Sometimes I don't even ask people until they have come to my office. Sometimes I don't even ask them at all. Because I know that my own is that maybe I've seen my number. This is also why you have to be careful of scammers. Because scammers pick your number anywhere too. They see your number in a flyer, your number in anything. They can call you from there and start telling you stories. So most times there's some calls I will receive, and I start answering, I just say, get out, you are a 419 person. Because telling me, guess who is talking? What thing concern me? Me, I don't have that kind of time. Why would I be guessing who is talking? If you have something for me, go straight to the point. My dad come and tell me, guess who is talking? Or my wife will come and say, guess who is talking? If people are playing too much, I will say, the voice sounds like Chidima. Yeah, Chidima, it's Chidima. Anyone you say, they will say, yes, it's this one. From there, how are you now? I'm fine, no, I lost a number. Now scammers, don't start. You start building the profile. So that's why that one is, so it's only when people are telling you one kind of stories, you start observing, who is this one now? But that answer the question. So it depends on the situation on the ground. And at all costs, we must try to be polite in our conversation with people. We must make sure we are, very, very polite. So that is just it. Just like, for instance, yesterday I was doing a particular setup in my studio, and it was a very busy setup. And somebody called me and said, sir, I saw your number on Google. I want to come to your office now for you. I said, I'm so sorry. Can you come tomorrow morning? We can't do it today. He said, okay, but I'm not sure I can come tomorrow. I said, that's fine. It's not like saying, no, we are busy, we are not available. That sounds harsh. It sounds as if you don't even want the person again in your life. I said, I'm sorry, we are occupied right now. Can you come tomorrow morning if it's possible for you? Those ones are polite ways to attend to all these things. So that brings me to the end of my class. Thank you so much. So for me, whenever we have done speaking on this grammar, story, the last thing I always say is keep marketing and keep pushing. Marketing is the bloodline of every business. So like I said, you can't just assume people know what you are doing, even if it's written. can't just assume people know what you are doing. Let me give you an instance why awareness is very, very powerful. Because sometimes we feel like people don't have money. People don't have money. If you see what people are building in houses, where are they even getting all this money from? People don't have money, so we have already assumed that everything is hard, so people don't have money to buy anything. Or somebody can just say the business is down, is slow, is dull. It's not really true. Yes, it can be true in some aspects, but it doesn't mean people are not still buying. So let me give you a practical example of what happened to me. I moved into an apartment May. Now, I've lived in that estate for 1 year without getting any awareness, so nobody knew me. I was just quiet because I wanted to be quiet. Then I moved from, just like the same estate, I just crossed streets, just crossed the road and entered the other one. So immediately I moved into that one. So because of the space I had there, I had the leverage to create an office there. So because of the office, I went to print stickers and pasted on my gate that, oh, I'm a photographer here. And I pasted in almost every gate in that close. Guess what? People started calling me. The most funny one of it is my neighbor in that apartment moved and said, I want to do this thing. And from her service, I got like 60K. Just my neighbor. The person called me and said, hello. I even felt it was somebody far. So I saw your sticker on the gate. I said, yes, that's my. He said, no, I'm your neighbor in the compound. I'm your neighbor in the compound. Just walk out from my door, enter my own apartment. And that was it. So you see that awareness is very, very powerful. I can be there, the person will walk out and go to somebody very far. Let me even shock you. The former apartment I was staying in, because I did not get any awareness, I was just low-key. The one funny thing one day is that I was just inside my parlor, and I heard the children saying, so mommy, we are going to take the birthday picture. I said, I came out. I came out and followed them. So I told them, we get there, say, how are you? First, how are you? Good afternoon. I said, where are you people going to? Say, they're going to take birthday picture. I said, for where? I said, that's what I do. They said, are you serious? I said, yes. I said, but my studio is not here. My studio is at Greenfield. He said, let's go back. We have to go and carry car. And drove to my office for that thing. Yeah, like, I don't know that's what you just say. Yes, I was not saying it yet. And she came to my office and she was, wow, you have this kind of thing here. It's big. Oh, yeah. That's the thing. So you must get that awareness. If you are assuming, I don't know, it's a lie. Nobody knows what you are doing. Nobody knows what you are doing. Nobody knows. And your neighbor can be giving people millions contracts. Even though it's not from them, it might be somebody they know. They can be referring people. And they are like, I don't know you do this kind of thing. So one day my pastor made that prayer. Say when he says, pray against anything that will make anybody say, he not tell me. It's a very painful thing. He not tell me. I did not know. So let them know. You might think you are disturbing them. No. Let them just know. So that when you want to even query them, you'll be like, Shebi, I used to do this thing. I was telling you you're buying from another person. But I used to do it. You say, I'm sorry. That they will apologize. Than saying, he did not tell me that. I did not know. So that's why you must tell them. So when they offend you, that they have offended you, they left you for somebody else. So tell them. Even most of us, even our family members, see, your brother can buy land, you will not know. Your sister can buy a house, you will not know. But you're into the business. So your family members, tell them, don't do like, oh, no, I don't want them to know what I'm doing. Tell them. That is a different case now. But make sure you have already informed them. If you want to buy land in this family, they sell land. In case, or if you want to make inquiries through me for the people you want to buy, I can help you check if it's genuine, or help you check if the company is good. Let them do as if you are helping them. It's awareness. It's very, very good. So that will be it.